So here we have Carrot Peeperson, and he's with us today because he is unable to hop. He can't hop this way. He's kind of like a mediocre hop, and if you try to wind him up, either way, there's nothing. So we're gonna have to go in and look and see what's wrong. We have a feeling that this key piece here is missing. Okay, so to start our surgery, we're gonna need some proper lighting. Get this going. And then we have our scissors, our scalpel, and then the piece that we need is right here. And then the sutures for afterwards. So we're gonna start by seeing where to start opening him up. Got the back here, you know. Okay, so we're gonna go in, just make some cuts and see. It's already starting to come apart, so this is gonna be pretty easy. Just get a couple more. Okay, so that's good. And then we're just gonna start lifting it up. Gonna have to go around the back, which seems to be just opening up fine on its own. Let's get the thing out. Okay, so we found a little pin. Oh no, what's going on? Why did he have this in him? But the back is all opened up now. We're gonna have to probably take off some of this excess skin, but we'll deal with that later. So we're gonna go around from the back because it seems to be opening up nicely. Look, his little skeletons under there. And so we're gonna get it off of that. And then the face is usually the tricky bit because you have pieces coming in. The little eye is stuck, so let's see if his eye gets loose at all. No. So we're just gonna try to pop it out like so. Okay, so now we have the skeleton. As you can see, there's nothing. So the skin wasn't the problem. So we're gonna pop him open. Looks like he's got little pins and sockets. So we're just gonna do that. And again, just kind of squeezing them, trying to get him open up for us here. And then, okay, so we got the front, well, his left side off. And that will go there. Nice cuddle with himself. Okay, so here we have, yeah, we can see we are missing the piece. It goes right here, connecting those so that they can't move around too much. The spring is there, which we were worried about it not being there, but it's there, so we're good. So we're gonna just take off his spring, and then we're gonna put that on the sterile surface, and we're gonna just lift out this mechanism like so. Okay, this can go here. So we have this piece here. So this part spins, you get some gear action in there. So now we gotta put in this little piece. So you can see there's a smaller radius piece and a larger one. So that smaller piece is gonna go in this hole right here. There's a little nub for it. So we're gonna stick it in there. We can. Just gonna snap that in. And then we're just gonna lift this out, get it on top. Okay, so now that's in there like that. And so we're gonna get him back together. I'm gonna put this in through its little hole. And then there's this pin here which wants to come out, so we have to make sure that it stays in, which it didn't. So we're gonna have to do some more work trying to get that back together, but it's okay. Okay, we got that in. Back through the hole. And that pin has to go in this hole right in here. So we're gonna have to line it up nicely. Okay, there we go. So now that we've got him together and the pin's in place, we're gonna take his spring and put it back. It's gonna go like so, and then around this little loop. Oh, it came undone. So it's a little tricky, but you got that in there. And then we're gonna take his other half, slip it on. We gotta get this pin in here and line up all of the other little pins. So we're gonna get that in. The little metal pin is the most important one because it's gonna keep him steady. So let's see, something's getting caught. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now he's all together, and we're gonna do some tests before we put his skin back on. His parts are all just gonna be here. Okay, we know what these parts are, and now we have the internal bits, which are gonna be all tricky. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what happened? I know what happened. This metal piece broke.
It broke?
Yeah, let's see if I can, I can't get this.
How did it break?
I don't know, man. I think it got twisted in the wrong direction. Maybe we can, take it out. Okay, yeah, I can take it out. So we gotta find the broken piece. And it's from this metal kind of spring-like thing here. And we're gonna see if we can fashion, you can see the end is in there. We're gonna see if we can fashion it into a little hook and then try to get him going again. We're gonna need some more tools. We're gonna need this. Push this out. Okay, so it looks like we might be able to. Just gonna have to get the tweezers in there and then pinch it. Okay. And then we're gonna need to use them to try to hook it on. Okay, so it was a spring. We know that with springs there's tension, so this spring wanted to unhook on us. So now you have to wind them back up. And I can already tell this should be the problem. Okay, so now we're gonna hook him in like so. Make sure it's all pressed in. Okay, so now we're wired up again, and we need to fit all these pieces back together so that they don't fly all over the place. Okay, so get the gears back in. We've got this piece that goes here covering the spring, holding it down, so that should be easier to hold. And then we get, oh, runaway piece, this little guy here. Okay, and then we get this one. Should fit in here, but those two might be switched, so let's actually try that. Get this little guy in probably after this one, so we're gonna get this one. Yeah, okay, that fits in like that, and then this one goes in like so. Oh, yep, that's it. Okay, so then we have to get all of these pieces back under wraps. Okay, fit it all together nice and snug, never coming out again. I should have mentioned that oh, there we go. Oh, okay, that's good. It should be good. Okay, now we got some spring action. Okay, so we're gonna get this little guy back in. That's in good. Yeah, okay, that's how it moves. Okay, so then fit that in. That one. Where's his little pin? It's right here. Okay, so we're gonna slide that into place on both sides. Okay, so now it'll work. Okay, and then we're gonna do a test run, clear his walkway here, wind him backwards, and he goes! Okay, Carrot, you're gonna be doing very well. Okay, so now that we've got Carrot Peeperson hopping again, we gotta get him into his skin. Okay, so we're gonna sew up the front here. We've already got our suture prepped under some of our tools from our previous things. Okay, so we're gonna start at the top and we're just gonna come out, go in. We wanna tuck in any excess thread because we don't want to just cut it, because then we might lose some of our grip. Grab the other side and we're gonna actually just come straight through again. I'm gonna pull it tight so you can't see it, because that's what we want. We don't want to see any scars or anything. And we'll do it again. So in and out. Looks good. In and out. In and out. That one almost didn't want to go through, but it worked. So in. We gotta make sure we're hitting this rougher bit, because that's what's gonna get it to stay in there. It's gonna grip it really well. In and out. And we got maybe 2 more. One more. Doesn't want to grip into anything, so we're going to go back up to our previous site, pull it through, and that one. Okay, now we're just going to go and get a little knot in here, make sure he stays tight and closed. Sorry, little guy. Okay. Okay, so wind him up, see if he goes. And he goes. He just gets a little stuck, he doesn't know where he's going, but we're okay. He's doing well. Okay, so here's what was wrong. We thought it was that rotator piece, but really it was the spring. It was a bit weak. You can see there's a rough edge right there. It's a little more round than the straight edge here. So it just broke off, and that's why he wasn't able to go. And now he's going with a nice, happy, healthy life.